Madam District Attorney Sandra Doorley. My name is Chris Chichester. I live at 26 Sanders Farm Drive in Penfield. You recently received a Freedom of Information Law document. I'm going to point to the key word in a FOIL for you to understand Madam District Attorney Doorley. It's right here. LAW. You see that? Freedom of Information Law. You understand me? Do I need to call William Rehnquist, John Roberts, John Marshall? Do you understand the key word in a FOIL, Madam District Attorney? Quote, I hereby apply to inspect, obtain a copy of the following records. The public employee payroll for the Monroe County District Attorney's Office. See how simple that is? It's right here. Public employee payroll for the Monroe County District Attorney's Office. I emailed it to you. I'm going to put this in the mail. Send me your public employee payroll. You are a public employee. I want to know what you're paying your public employees, Madam District Attorney. I want to know what you're paying Perry Duckles, Mark Monahan, Julie Hahn, Michael Harrigan, Matthew Schwartz, Robin Catalano, Michelle Crowley, William Gargan, Sarah Van Stridunk, Elizabeth Buckley, Raymond J. Benitez, Stephen X. O'Brien, Liam Irvine, David Dice, Michael Beezer, Ann Chase, and Kyle Steinbach. You're all public employees, baby. That's what I want to know. Your salary is what I want to know. And this is the document that compels you to send me your public employee payroll. And you know what you're going to do, Madam District Attorney? You will refuse. I've demanded the public employee payroll for Todd Baxter more than 20 times. Every single time this corrupt hack has refused to send me his public employee payroll. That's because he knows that if the people of Monroe County learn when he's paying his deputy whack jobs, he never wins re-election. And you, Madam District Attorney, since you have an election coming up, you don't want anybody to know what you pay your public employees in that district attorney's office. And between now and election day, I'm going to be doing my best to force you to disclose that public employee payroll. I'm going to put it on the internet. I'm going to mail it to every single reporter and editor at the Democrat Chronicle and every television and radio station in Monroe County. And you live in fear of that happening. So you're going to hear from me relentlessly about your public employee payroll between now and election day. So I also want this documentation because I want to know the name of the prosecutor in my case in the nauseating Star Chamber of Penfield Town Court, where she stands there at that podium and doesn't say one word, not a sound, not a syllable, nothing, because I'm not guilty of any crime. She says nothing. And John Lomenzo just pronounces me guilty, and I go to handcuffs and I go to Monroe County Jail. I've never committed a crime. So, I'm going to point to a key word here in this FOIL. So I want to know the name of the prosecutor in my case, Madam District Attorney. Oh, excuse me, Madam District Attorney. Do you have to go on late night television murder porn to talk about Craig Rideout? Do you have to, you'll fix yourself up and buy a new dress and get your hair done to go on late night television murder porn to talk about that case? Because what America needs is more prosecutors on TV at 11 o'clock at night talking about murder, like you. So, Freedom of Information Law, Madam District Attorney. I'm going to point to the key word here, right there. LAW. You see, the key word there is law. Do you understand what I'm talking about there, Madam District Attorney? Huh? I'll spell it again. LAW is law. You don't have to be Antonin Scalia to understand a FOIL means law. All right? So, I hereby apply to inspect, obtain a copy of the documentation for the case of Christopher Chichester before John P. Lomenzo Jr. Penfield Town Court. What is the name of the female prosecutor? That's what I want to know. Send me the information. There's the FOIL. I mailed it to you. Emailed it to you, pardon me, and I'm going to mail it to you. I also mailed you, certified mail return receipt, a number of documents today that I'm demanding from you. So, Madam District Attorney, as you are obviously a narcissist, I have your official portrait here that you have in your office on your wall. It's right here. And I'd like to know if you spent taxpayer dollars on your official portrait. There it is. There you are right there, Madam District Attorney. Do you see yourself here? All right. I mean, let's see. The taxpayers pay for your portrait here, Madam District Attorney, because let me see. Here you are with your boyfriend. Oh. Here you are with your boyfriend. Pardon me, Madam District Attorney. Here you are with your boyfriend, all right? Okay. So, and here's another picture of you with your boyfriend, all right? So, all right? So anyway, did you have a good time up there in the Bertha's Garden? I think you were there with your boyfriend, huh? So, I'm trying not to laugh, I'm failing, because I'm mocking and ridiculing you. But here now, did he order you to sit down here in this photograph? Because he looks very, very dominant. So, anyway, now I'd like to know, Madam District Attorney, if there was any controversy, because you were obviously having an affair. You were cheating on your boyfriend with this guy. Pardon me, Madam District Attorney. I don't know why you were cheating on your boyfriend with this guy, because he's got a forehead like a drive-in movie theater right here, this guy. So, I don't know what the hell you're doing, Madam District Attorney, and I know why you were cheating on your boyfriend with this guy. I know why. Because you would just go for these guys in uniforms like Sheriff Todd Baxter. I mean, look at that. Sheriff Baxter wears the same uniform as this guy. Do you understand me, Madam District Attorney? Huh? So, anyway. Pardon me. Now, I almost got through without laughing. So, I was trying. So, when your life is under assault by a fanatical sheriff, a whack job judge, you got to have a little levity. So, did your boyfriend buy that pin? Because you look stunning, in that dress there with that pin there, Madam District Attorney. So, anyway, all right. So, anyway, Madam District Attorney, I'd like to know the name of the prosecutor in my case who stands in Penfield Town Court and doesn't say anything. And I'll tell you why I don't want to know. Because I go to the now defunct gym, PW Fitness in Penfield, and I'm at the back of the gym, and I'm about to do my third set of 10, and up walks to me is the gym psychopath, Jermaine Benton. And I tell him I'll be 30 seconds. He doesn't want to wait. He stands over me. He punches down. My head snaps back. My hand prevents me from landing on the floor, and I go outside when Deputy Andrew Reale arrives with Benton. And Reale tells me to wait in his vehicle, and I sit in the back seat. Reale is talking to Benton, and then Reale marches Benton around to the side of the vehicle, and Jermaine Benton says to me, quote, "I want to press charges against you." And that is how I am charged with harassment second by this corrupt hack, Andrew Reale. So, I have to go to Penfield Town Court. And I appear in front of John Lomenzo. John Lomenzo's releasing sexual predator Daniel Blouse III in Penfield because he claims the documents are defective. He let him go, and then he was arrested for the same thing, trying to entice children with candy or some other device to gain their favor, because Daniel Blouse wants to rape children in Penfield. So this is the guy I have to appear in front of, John Lomenzo. So I appear in front of John Lomenzo after this violent thug Ben goes berserk and attacks me. And I was going to respond to him with my own violence by introducing his balls to my foot, but I didn't, because Todd Baxter would have charged me with introducing his balls to my foot. So even though I'm attacked, your prosecutor says nothing. And Lomenzo pronounces me guilty, and I go to Monroe County Jail. And then I get a subpoena. And I have to go to Benton's appearance before James Mully. And I get there, and a court employee in this nauseating star chamber of Penfield Town Court asks me if I'm Chris Chichester. I say yes. She tells me to wait in the room next to the courtroom. That's because there's a deal, Madam District Attorney, between your prosecutor and James Mully and the attorney for Jermaine Benton to let Benton go. This is a deal cut by your district attorney's office. You want another 4 years, and you're cutting a sleazy deal for this violent thug? So, I do as I'm told. I wait in that room, and then the court employee for Mully, James Mully, Tells me I can leave, and I don't. I go to the window. I said, what happened with the Jermaine Bemin case? She said it's an adjournment of dismissal. I've never heard that. She says, quote, if he stays out of trouble, that's her third grade language, then the charges are dismissed. So, Bemin attacks me. I appear before Lomenzo. I go to jail. Bemin appears before Mully. He walks out the door, free man. Conviction, integrity, unit. You have no integrity, Madam District Attorney. Wait a minute. What are you doing? You better sit down in your chair in your office dungeon, and you don't go and polish, your office wall photograph of yourself. All right? What are you doing? You don't have to polish that now, Madam District Attorney. All right? Your narcissism is out of control here. All right? You can fantasize about your boyfriend later. All right? I know you like his dog right here. All right? You can fantasize about him later. Just pay attention to how I'm mocking and ridiculing your pathetic existence here. All right? And, I love how submissive you are here with your boyfriend. So, you just do everything that he's telling you to do. So, anyway, and he's awfully jealous. He called me yesterday about you and said that he doesn't want you seeing your boyfriend anymore. He wants to spend all his time with you, and he'll dress up in his military uniform for you, okay, in the bedroom, and he'll role play and do all these things for you, Madam District Attorney. This guy, he's in love with you. All right, you are his type. You got that? So, now, Madam District Attorney, I'm going to read you the charging document for me. I guarantee there's no charging document like this in the entire state of New York. Quote, that the defendant, that's me. On the above date and location, approximately 1440 hours, did knowingly enter or remain unlawfully in or upon the premises of 2041 Penfield Road, Penfield, New York, by walking through the parking lot after being told by certified mail by the police that he's not allowed on the property. I've walked through that parking lot 4,000 times, and 20 people a day walk through it. People walking through that parking lot all day today. How many of them were arrested? Huh, Todd, baby? Huh? How many? You know who just walked through that parking lot, Todd? One of your escaped inmates. How come you can't prevent your inmates from escaping Todd the Fascist Stooge? So, anyway, in Todd the Fascist Stooge, I go to MCC and I run this 5K. And then they have the post-race ceremonies in the gym. And here we have 4 your deputy whack jobs at MCC. Why are your public employees at this gym at MCC standing around in this gym doing nothing? That's a disgrace. What the hell are they doing there? And I know you'll say, well, Monroe Community College asked us to be there. Well, then you say no. Because it's not a law enforcement jurisdiction or priority. Or use language like that. That's not what we do here at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. There they are standing around, including this guy with his gut hanging out, over his belt there. That's because he's eating too many donuts at your Wegmans Food Market's headquarters at 2157 Penfield Road. So, all right. Now, Madam District Attorney, stop fantasizing about your boyfriends, all right? Now, pay attention. I'm going to emphasize again what I want from you. Demand. Freedom of Information Law document, Madam District Attorney, as I communicate with you. The public employee payroll for Monroe County District Attorney's Office. Because the people of Monroe County should know what you're paying your public employees as you ask for another 4 years to abridge the civil and constitutional rights of innocent New Yorkers like me. And I also want, right here, I apply to inspect any copy of the documentation for the case of Christopher Charge asking before John P. Lomenzo Jr. in Penfield Town Court. What is the name of the female prosecutor? What is the name of the female prosecutor in my case, Madam District Attorney Sandra Doorley?